The higher your barrel racing goals, the more important it is to build your inner foundation. Today, I want to talk about the root or the source of that foundation and the best ways I have found to nurture and continually strengthen it. Now, I've always been very driven to succeed, but in looking back, I realize now that I used to be driven by the desire to finally feel like I was enough and hopefully prove that to others while I was at it. These days, I'm still very driven and I love to do all the same things, but the motivation behind it all is drastically different, which has changed the way I go about things, and it's certainly improved my results. Now, if you're anything like me, maybe you've also felt that really subtle but nagging sort of emptiness before, and even tried to fill it, like a lot of us do, with superficial things like relationships, food, achievements, or even just jam-packing yourself with a never-ending to-do list. When we operate in this way, it's like we're just going through the motions and really just skimming over the surface of life. Even if we do achieve some of our goals, we'll never quite feel like we're enough. For me, this really started to occur once I read a special book in 2005 and truly came to develop a relationship with God. Now, before you roll your eyes, know that this idea didn't always resonate with me. Whether you're a believer or not, I don't feel like I need to pound it into anyone who isn't interested or ready to learn more, but I would not be doing anyone a favor if I kept all this to myself either. His presence and love is what finally filled that hole and brought me peace and joy for the journey that never ends. I don't want you to struggle like I did early on. I don't want others to walk around with that painful, nagging, sort of subtle, empty, searching for significance in all the wrong places and motivated by all the wrong reasons. Because what it ultimately leads to is a lot of spinning wheels instead of real traction. Now, of course, we're all a work in progress, and I'm by no means perfect, but I radiate joy, and I want barrel racing for you not to be a way to fill a hole, but be an expression of what you love to do. For your horses to be a reflection of the quality development and relationship you have. Now that we've dove deep into where I feel the root of our confidence and inner strength is sourced from, I want to talk about the how. To wrap up this video, I'll be giving you even more special action steps you can start taking so that when other factors necessary for achieving your barrel racing goals come together, like having just the right horse and the right, life conditions and opportunities, that you have that inner foundation set and ready and well established so that you're more likely, when this happens, you're more likely to get there even faster when that foundation is firmly in place. Now, I've mentioned it before, but it bears repeating the importance of a daily practice that really gets you connected to the truth and nurtures that relationship to something greater than yourself. I wanted to mention a new little journaling practice I've started doing every day. Now you can do this on just a plain notebook, but I've just ordered and love what's called the 5-minute journal, which I'll link to below along with a few other resources. It's full of uplifting reminders and quotes and offers a beautifully laid out structure to write down in the morning 3 things you're grateful for and what would make today great. And then in the evening, you write down 3 amazing things that happened today. Last month I shared how happy I was that I'm finally stuck to my personal fitness routine for going on 6 months now. Now I only work out 20 minutes a day, but it's the consistent focus on building my physical strength that really adds up over time and will make me so much better as a rider, a trainer, a jockey, and just a human being. But the same is true for building our inner foundation. We might not realize how out of shape we are until we're really challenged or triggered, such as in a high pressure environment, around certain people, and so forth. So when this happens, all it is an arrow pointing to the fact that we're not yet strong enough. It's inspiration to establish a better workout regimen for inner strength that we also commit to sticking to consistently. We can even stay ahead of the game by spending extra time soaking on the truths that keep our attention and mind where it needs to be. Every single day I enjoy uplifting reading, and now I've started journaling. So just like working out, it's the daily habit to continuously build my inner strength so that whatever may happen on the outside, it is less likely to knock me off track. When we fill ourselves up with love and truth every day, or just make a point to purposely soak up positivity and beauty and gratitude in whatever forms is appealing to you, we become so better and better prepared to face life's inevitable challenges and live the life we're intended to live. Although there are a lot of valuable and effective, important techniques to use for building our self-confidence, it's my belief that if we don't have confidence that is connected to something much deeper underneath all that, our other actions that we take are still likely to be fairly superficial at best. So instead of having our happiness or our confidence depend on our circumstances or something superficial, I know we can really live from a place of contentedness and fullness and joy. I want barrel racing for you not to be a way to fill a hole, to be but an expression of what you love to do. For your horses to be a reflection of the quality, development, and relationship you have established. I know that this is possible, and it hinges on us taking the little but important action steps every single day that will ultimately lead to big time results. I hope you've enjoyed today's heartfelt video. I'm wishing you lots of depth, lots of barrel racing success, and especially unshakable confidence.